The Galactic Empire stretched across 1,000 star systems, its fleets unmatched, its worlds gleaming with millennia of conquest. To its rulers, new species were little more than curiosities, destined either to kneel or to vanish. So when the Imperial scout cruiser Orcs Pride detected unknown vessels entering the edge of Imperial space, curiosity turned to scorn. Their hulls were smaller, rougher, unadorned by the elegant artistry of Imperial design. Clearly primitives. Admiral Kreth, aboard his flagship, sneered as the images came through. Pathetic. They drift like scavenger craft. Their engines leak radiation. Send a hail. Demand surrender. The order was carried out. Imperial translators projected a booming ultimatum across the void. You trespass in the domain of the Galactic Empire. Power down your ships and prepare for immediate boarding. Resistance means annihilation. There was a long pause. Then came the reply, crackling through static, spoken in a language the Empire had only half decoded. Hi. This is Captain Reynolds, United Terran Navy. Boarding? Oh, that's funny. The human's voice carried not fear, not deference, but laughter. Genuine laughter. The bridge of Kreth's flagship fell silent. Laughter in the face of the Empire? No one had dared such insolence in centuries. Kreth's eyes narrowed. Destroy one of their ships. Show them what defiance costs. A beam of plasma fire lanced across the void, striking one of the human vessels squarely in the hull. The crew expected it to disintegrate. Instead, the beam fizzled against layered plating, dispersing like sunlight against fog. The humans laughed again. On board the human cruiser Valiant Horizon, the crew erupted in disbelief. Did they just tickle us? One officer chuckled, brushing dust from her console. Captain Reynolds leaned back in his chair, grinning. That was supposed to be their big gun? I've seen asteroids hit harder. Someone tell them thanks for the fireworks. His helmsman snorted. With pleasure, sir. The human reply went out moments later. Nice shot. You guys trying to warn us about space debris? Very considerate. On Kreth's bridge, rage boiled. Impossible. Their shields, their armor. No primitive should resist us. But the humans weren't done laughing. The Empire launched fighters next. Sleek, winged crafts designed to terrify. They screamed across space in flawless formations, their plasma cannons ready to shred the human fleet. Yet as they closed in, the human ships moved. Not with the rigid formations of the Empire, but with wild, unpredictable maneuvers. They twisted, spun, reversed direction in impossible ways. Sir! An Imperial pilot cried over comms. They're not even using proper flight protocols. There. His words cut off as a human fighter slipped behind him with absurd ease, tagging his craft with a harmless but humiliating sensor lock. One by one, Imperial pilots found themselves outflown, outmaneuvered, and utterly humiliated. The humans weren't even firing. They were laughing, mocking their opponents by painting them with lock-ons and buzzing their wings like children playing tag. Admiral Kreth slammed his claws against the command console. This is an insult. Where do they come from? Who are they? The answer arrived moments later, transmitted across every Imperial channel. A human face appeared, smiling, relaxed, holding a mug of something steaming. Hi there. We're from Earth. You've probably never heard of it. It's just a little planet with a bad sense of humor. He sipped his drink casually. Listen, we didn't mean to stumble into your backyard. But if this is how you greet visitors, you might want to work on your hospitality. Threats and plasma beams don't make for very good first impressions. He chuckled again as if speaking to old friends. Anyway, we'll be on our way. Try not to take yourselves too seriously. You'll live longer. The transmission ended. The Empire's fleets, stunned and humiliated, watched as the human ships turned and departed. No battle, no conquest, just laughter echoing across the stars. And for the first time in its long history, the Galactic Empire felt something unfamiliar. Not hatred, not fear, but the creeping suspicion that the humans hadn't taken them seriously at all. And worse still, the humans might have been right.